Blessing the Energy Centers meditation, adapted from Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural. Sit comfortably, lying down or in a chair, perhaps to begin with in a chair. You're going to set your vibration level. Tune it up and tone it into a higher level, just through the breath. Become aware of the breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Deepen and lengthen your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, just say out loud or in your mind the words, inhaling, I calm my body. Exhaling, I smile. On your next breath in, I am in this present moment. On your exhale, this is a beautiful moment. Let's repeat that. Inhaling, I calm my body. Exhaling, I smile. I am in this present moment. This is a beautiful moment. 3 more times. Inhaling, I calm my body. Exhaling, I smile. Big grin of joy, love, peace, harmony. I am in this present moment. This is a beautiful moment. Inhaling, I calm my body. Exhaling, I smile. I am in this present moment. This is a beautiful moment. Inhaling, I calm my whole body, my whole being. Exhaling, I smile. I am in this present moment. This is a beautiful moment. Keep the breath flowing easily, freely, in and out through the nose. Relaxing the shoulders, becoming aware of how the breath is affecting every cell of your body and your being. In the Blessing of Energy Centers meditation, we'll bring our attention to each of the 8 energy centers in the body and become aware of the space around them. And in creating coherence in each of these little spaces or solar plexuses or plexuses of energy, you can think of them as little brains that actually govern different aspects and areas of your body. They communicate with each other and with the brain we've come to know and appreciate that's in our head, that mind brain. As we acknowledge each of the brains in these energy centers and rest our attention there, we'll expand and grow the space that we see in between each one and bless it with the energy of joy, love, peace, harmony. In doing so, you're anchoring your attention on that center. Your attention is placed where your energy is placed. And when you do this, and you move through the states of elevated emotion, such as love and gratitude and joy, you will build a very coherent field. It's very high frequency around the centers in your body. Once that energy is built into a coherent field, you will have all of the right instructions to draw from. The atoms and molecules and chemicals that form the cell, that create the tissues, that make up the organs and the systems of the body, will be drawing from a new field of light and information from these tiny energy centers with their own little brains. Coherent energy carrying a more intentional message and giving new instruction to each center of the body. The body will then begin to respond to a new mind. And as you surrender and move into the present moment, you will understand where you place your attention and is where you are placing your energy. You can build a new field of light and information to raise the frequency of each signal. In this new state, you become more energy and less matter, more wave and less particle, more elevated emotion, less drama and pain. Let's begin. Make sure you're comfortably lying down, seated, propped up, supported with pillow, blanket, and the posture. I'll explain each energy center as we move through. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax, release, and just allow your focus and attention to be where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Begin by placing your attention on the first energy center. The color is red. It resides at the base of the pelvic floor, perineum, and governs the legs or feet, our plugging in and grounding into the earth, our ability to move in this life, the freedom of knowing that we are nurtured and loved and our needs are met. You belong here. And this energy center has a tiny brain. So allow your mind and focus to go in the area around the perineum. Imagine a small, tiny brain, much like you would find in your head, but at the size that fits at the pelvic floor. It may look slightly different, flat or round. Bring your focus there. It's a brilliant red light. And then take your gaze closer to that energy center. Closer still, until you're so close you can see in between the particles of light, in between the particles of matter, and imagining the space in between the light, the matter that makes up the brain, this brain that governs the organs of elimination, the organs of procreation. Expand your awareness into this beautiful space that resides between the light particles. Send it your unconditional love. Let yourself bathe in it. Light the center up. Peace, harmony, beauty, love. And bring your attention and awareness just above that space, below the navel, the center of the pelvic floor or the pelvis. The energy around the sexual organs, around the intestines, this area where we generate pleasure through our food, through our touch, through our senses. Color here is orange, delightful, deliciousness, pleasure, desire. This brilliant, bright orange light has a center to it. A brain that governs the hormones, the cells that talk to each other, that create. The cellular structures and proteins and atoms and nutrients that are necessary and needed for our highest and greatest good, for our well-being. And as you look closer and closer into the center of this energy center, the brain at the heart of it, and through the light, you begin to see that it's not dense, it's not hard, fast, but that there's some space between the light particles, between the matter. There's all this delicious spaciousness, as if the planets were the matter, and in between is all the space of the universe, residing there in that plexus of energy. Begin to bless it with joy, the greatest joy, unspeakable joy you can imagine. The joy from seeing a newborn baby, joy and laughter and abundance. Bring in nature, seeing birds fly, a sunset brings to your heart. Bless that energy center with love, joy, the greatest you can muster and imagine, and deep gratitude for the mechanics behind the center that enable you to move about in the greatest of ease with the greatest of health. And move your attention to the third energy center, just above the navel, below the rib cage, in the solar region, solar plexus, governing our adrenal glands, governing our will to move forward, our power center. Imagine it as that of the sun, heated, strong, fiery, purposeful. And in this energy center, there's a brain. There's a brain that connects to your higher brain and all of the brains that reside along the energy center spine. It governs how we secrete cortisol, how we secrete melatonin, serotonin, adrenaline in just the right amounts for our best growth and potential. And inside the center where the brain is governing all that is, this bright yellow, brilliant light, we see that it's not dense, it's not stuck, it's not hard, it's actually malleable, pliable, and there's space in and around this plexus. Go in between the particles of light, bless the center with joy, with peace, with love. Move your attention and awareness to the heart energy center. Color is green, emerald, beautiful, bright, and brilliant. And the heart and the machinery of the heart, mechanics and electromagnetic energy of the heart is governed. And there's a brain inside the heart, governs emotions, where we love. We open to our highest and greatest potential for authenticity, for being ourselves. And this brain, in its denseness, has brilliant green light shining from it. We notice as we get closer and closer that it's not dense at all. There is space. When you sense the space around the energy center, bless that center for the greatest good. Connect it to your elevated emotions, love, gratitude, joy, peace. Appreciation and thankfulness. Bring your energy and awareness to the throat chakra. The color is blue. This energy center governs the thyroid, connects us to our communication center, the mouth, the ears, and we are listening through the brain of this energy center. It's governing and sending instructions out all the time. How to speak our truth, how to play full out and be authentic. And this brain that governs this energy center, when we look more closely at it, we see that it is not dense at all. When we're open to the spaciousness, the universe inside our own body, in that plexus, that's more space than matter. And in this space, we wrap around the light of love, of joy, appreciation, and gratitude for all that we have. All that is, for the tongue, voice box, our ears, our expression, our sense of taste, our sense of smell. And then move your attention to the sixth energy center between the brow, the center of the mind, associated with the pineal gland, the third eye. The pineal gland certainly is the brain. It governs the energy and speaks to all of the other brains in the body. The color is indigo. It's an all-knowing and an all-seeing. That we are here for a higher purpose. When we look closer into the pineal brain, the gland. We see its heart shape, we see its beauty, we see the space all around it. It's not dense at all. Particles are surrounded by space, and in this space, we bless it. Swim around, wrapping joy, love, peace, gratitude, all that is. And our seventh energy center, color is brilliant violet light, governs the pituitary gland, the master gland, the mother, the mover, the shifter. And the pituitary gland has a brain. And this brain is connected to all of the centers. From the crown chakra all the way down to the base center. In communication, in right relationship, in complete cohesiveness, we see the spaciousness around. And as we get closer, we bathe every cell, every space around the pituitary gland with love, with gratitude, and with our heart's joy. And then place your attention about 16 inches above your head for our 8th energy center, which has a brain, which communicates to all the other centers. Its light, spaciousness. Bless the center with gratitude, appreciation, thankfulness. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. The center will then begin to open the door to profound information. Let it pour in. Let it pour in a sweet sense of love, joy, peace. Pour from the top into the crown, through the energy centers, expanding even more joy, more than you thought possible, more love, even more gratitude. Allow your heart to swell. Allow each energy center with the mind of its own to increase its sensation, cohesiveness with every other energy center. And as they do so, they increase the joy and the love, not sevenfold, but exponentially, in a magnitude of 7 times 7. And as this center begins to open the door, open and place your focus and attention on the electromagnetic energy surrounding your entire body, building a new field of energy. This new field of energy moves up through all the energy centers, through the 8th energy, and back down again outside yourself and back in. And it's a charge, it's a circular hologram of electromagnetic energy running all the way through the body at a speed incomprehensible, but a pulsation that you can feel. Feel it running through the body as an electromagnetic pulse of love, appreciation, gratitude, thankfulness. And as your body draws from this new field of electromagnetic energy, become more light, more energy, less matter, less dense. And you raise your body's frequency. If you are going to create the unlimited, you must feel unlimited. To heal in a magnificent way, you must feel magnificent. Tap into this elevated emotion of joy, the blessings you've given and received at each energy center, the electromagnetic new field of energy that surrounds you. Let your body draw on this new field, more light, more energy, raising your body's frequency to its full potential and beauty. This is truly who you are, a light being, a soul of love. Beautiful, grateful, receiver of the greatest good. Expansive. Let yourself bask in this new body energy field and become more and more connected to the frequency of your highest and greatest power. Becoming supernatural, becoming you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace in this moment. Blessed be your heart, your mind, the company you keep, and the world at large. May it flow freely from you and to you. Namaste.